It's like so teetering on the like beauty and insanity of being a human being.
Corey Taylor Snuff. Let's get into it. That sound like his name. His name's Corey Taylor Snuff.
Snuff.
Okay, let's get into it.
Corey Taylor.
Bury all your secrets in my skin. Come away with innocence, leave me with my sins. The air around me still feels like a cage. Love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage.
Okay, that last little part.
Mm-hmm.
Love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage.
Mm.
Do you get that? I feel like I'm on the cusp of understanding this, but then the song's gonna keep going. I'm not gonna have time. Love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage. I think that was the lyric. Here, I'll run it back a little bit.
Me still feels like a cage. Love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage.
You get it?
So if you love me, let me go. Run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. Can't destroy what is in there. Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. I don't deserve to have you. My smile was taken long ago. If I can change, I hope I'll never know.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I think I get the love, the camouflage, the rage.
Okay.
All that kind of stuff. With the rest of the lyrics, they kind of put it in context.
Okay.
Like, he rages under the guise of love. You know what I mean? They say, if you love me, let me go. My heart is too dark. All this kind of stuff. Like, he's in a toxic relationship, but he's the problem. I think that's what he's singing about. I don't deserve to have you. You know what I mean?
And if I can change, I hope I never know.
Right.
Very, very, very deep.
Dang.
In the chat, they said it was made after a band member died.
Oh, wow. I thought it was about a relationship.
Yeah, but I feel like he wrote it in, the most relatable way possible. Like, I feel like it could be applied to a relationship. Like, I feel like he's saying that, like, love is dangerous.
Now I'm very confused. I thought I had it all figured out.
To have you. My smile was taken long ago. If I can change, I hope I'll never know. Still press your letters to my lips. Cherish them in parts of me. Savor every kiss. I couldn't face a life without your light. All of that was ripped apart when you refused to fight. So save your breath, I will not care. I think I made it very clear. You couldn't hate enough to love. Is that supposed to be enough? I only wish you were my friend. Then I could hurt you in the end.
Ooh.
I never claimed to be a saint.
Ooh.
My own was banished long ago. It took the death of hope to let you go.
Oh!
Hold
Oh!
up.
This is
Hold up.
slapping.
But he's snapping.
Oh!
Okay, what was that part that you started spazzing at?
When he said something about, like, I wish you weren't my friend so
Like
that I could hurt you in the end.
It's like, ooh.
Woo! Is that not, though? This is totally about a relationship.
And it's totally relatable. I feel like these are normal thoughts. Like, humans have dark thoughts sometimes.
Yeah. Shoot. I feel like literally it's so, like, it depends where you are in that dynamic of you and another. Because sometimes, if you really, really love them, then they can also really, really piss you off. And then you hate that you love them so much.
Right. Yeah. Life is just not what you, like, growing up, you think life is going to be something different. Then you
Yeah.
thrust it into the adult world and,
It's
like,
like-
this is normal. Very
Yeah.
normal.
And I have a theory that, like, the more intelligent a person is, the more creative their dark thoughts are.
You think so?
I think so. Because I think a lot of times just people who end up drug addicted, you know, people who end up, like, serial killers are intelligent, like, very intelligent, brilliant people. You know? I feel like the darkness is, like, parallel to the light.
But not every intelligent, dark thought-having person expresses the dark thoughts.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Well,
Okay.
maybe they do. I don't know.
Not everyone expresses their dark thoughts.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all been sheltered. We have been musically sheltered. Intentionally, though. We
Intentionally.
cut ourselves off from music because we were tired of the bad influences and stuff. So we went like a year with listening to almost no music, like no radio in the car. We would play like maybe a self-help tape or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, almost no
Yeah.
music. Like,
We used to listen to so many, like, YouTube, like,
yeah. We weren't going to clubs or anything. We literally heard like no music for almost a year. Until we got a roommate and she introduced us to Hobson
Enchant.
and Chance the Rapper. And that got us back into music.
Yep.
And then when we got back into music, we barely listened to music. We would just listen to Hobson, Chance, and then a couple other artists.
Yep.
But all right, are you ready to get back into it?
Yep.
I never claimed to be a saint. My own was banished long ago. It took the death of hope to let you go.
Oh.
So break yourself against my stones and spit your pity in my soul. You never needed any help. You sold me out to save yourself. And I won't listen to your shame. You ran away, you're all the same.
Oh.
Angels lie to keep control.
Facts.
Oh.
My love was punished long ago. If you still can't, I'll never let me know.
Oh.
I don't want to pause it.
Oh.
Gonna forget. He is spitting.
Okay. What you got? What you got?
Angels lie to keep
Yes,
control. Oh,
100%.
man, the most angelic people I grew
The
up around.
most.
All the dirt
Woo!
started coming out in the last 5 years or so. Like, woo! I thought you was an angel. You the worst one of us all. Yo, kid got a different dad. What? You supposed to be the saint of the family.
Yo, kid got a different dad. Dang.
The dirt started coming out. It was crazy.
The rabbit hole is
It was
deep.
crazy. What was the other stuff he was talking about?
Woo. He was saying so much.
Uh,
See, okay, so the thing that I was picking up on was, like, he's going from, like, you deserve, like, basically, like, I love you to I hate you to I love you to I hate you.
Right?
Like, I love the flow of it. And he's like, it's like all the words are just, like, woven so, like, nicely that, like, nobody talks like that.
Right. It's like so poetic.
It's so poetic. It's just, like,
And then
so.
I like that you guys recommended the acoustic version 'cause I feel like it does it justice. Sometimes we have all the like electronic instruments and stuff. It can drown out the voice a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why I like acoustics because it really lets the
Yeah.
voice shine. And then the
Right.
acoustic gives it just a nice little vibe, you know?
Right.
But like I have a hard
Yeah.
time hearing a lot of the other stuff because the instruments are so loud and the voice isn't that loud. It kind of drowns it out for me.
Right.
But yeah, that's why I love acoustic stuff. But I think the other part was talking about
Mhm.
she can't shame him because she ran away. You're all the same or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Yeah.
I thought that part was cold too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people are shaming you like they have just as much stuff they could be shaming themselves about. Like, they have no
Facts.
business shaming anyone.
And they probably do in their head.
Right.
Like, low-key, I feel like everyone has this sort of, like, negative self-talk and, like, you know what I mean? Like, we all have this sort of... This is why this song is so beautiful. It's, like, so teetering on the, like, beauty and insanity of being a human being. It's, like, the perfect vibe.
We're all the same. Angels lie to keep control. Ooh, my love was punished long ago. If you still can, I'll never let me know. You still can, I'll never let me know.
Ooh. Oh. 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 Oh, man. Are you clapping? Wow. What? So, okay, Corey Taylor is another one. We need to dig into that catalog because that is... Wow, I love how at the end he brought in the, like, anger. You know what I mean? Like, it went from... I mean, I feel like he... I guess
the middle end.
The middle end.
Because at the very end, he's like, if you still care, don't ever let me know. It's like, oh...
But what is that? Is that like I feel like he just touched on
it would touch him in some kind of way. You know what I mean? It's like he still clearly cares about her. If he is saying if you still care, don't ever let me know. Like if he didn't care at all, then he could know or not know, it wouldn't matter. But like that relationship, it had its ups and downs, you know what I mean? So he's like, if you still care, don't ever let me know. We might get into the same cycle. You know what I mean?
Jeez. See,
it would mess with his head.
I feel like every relationship has loose ends.
Right.
Like, no, it doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't matter whether you have kids or not, whether you had a house or anything. I feel like everything is just like the next time you see that person, it's not just going to be a regular person walking down the street.
Right.
Whew, that was a little bit of a heavy song.
Right, but that song was, I don't know, this just hit different.
That was cool.
You know, it slapped. I liked it. How poetic it was and stuff.
Yeah. It was
like, you didn't hate enough to love, and I'm just like, what? What is...
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the way he phrased things was like, I gotta listen to that again.
That song, to me, was like a tiramisu.
I've never had a tiramisu.
Tiramisu. It was just so, like, delicate, but so layered. Like, just so many layers to it. How do you make that in your head?
Write it on paper. I don't know.
I just don't get how songwriters do what they do.
Staying in a relationship is all about how much BS one can put up with. It's a part of it.
I do feel like, though, staying in a relationship is like emotional control.
Right.
Like, I feel like it's literally exercising your emotional discipline. Because basically, I mean... Obviously, if it's like some kind of crazy, like the person is a psycho and they're like beating you or something, then that's different.
Right.
But
you
like
have to pick
normal,
decent human being.
Normal, decent human beings, it's like we all have our like limits and breaking points, and I definitely think that's what it is. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, comment if you want to share something that you noticed in the video or something you want us to, you want to say hi. It doesn't really matter. We always love talking to you guys, so whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Join the Discord. Yeah. The link is in the description. We get a lot of our recommendations from Discord, and we're in there every day talking with the Couch Gang. Yes, it's like a big group chat, and we love you guys so much. Until next time, that's a wrap. I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.